All right, guys, sometimes, you have to go ahead and sweat a little. You have to let your body sweat. We were designed to sweat. And let me tell you the importance of it. What's the one animal that is considered to be the dirtiest, and that even a lot of religions and even a lot of scientific people suggest you stay away from, or at least limit your consumption of? Let me put this up. It's going to be extra hot, but and that's the pig. The pig is a perfect example. Why? Because the pig will eat anything and everything. It'll eat its own feces. It'll eat its own kids. It'll eat whatever. The pig doesn't sweat. The pig has no way of it releasing any sort of toxin he consumes other than by through his urine or his feces. That's the only two ways. Many of you, unfortunately, are like that. You do not see the importance of sweating. You rather be in the AC all day. You don't manage to do any sort of exercise, or at least sweat a little bit. You always have to have the AC in the car. Turn it off. I'm in Texas heat, so I turn off the AC for the most part of summer to go ahead and sweat out, because unlike you, I don't believe in, I have my different doubts on healthy eating and so forth. I eat whatever I eat. All right. Definitely, I try to eat some healthy here. I have some friends that are vegans. I have some friends that are vegetarians. I have some friends that eat nothing but organic. So I mix in different things when I'm with them. But usually I eat what I eat. I come from a Mexican household. Most of the things we eat does not include much vegetables. So, yeah. But I don't limit myself to eating. I don't have a specific food and say, well, I'm not going to eat that food. The Bible says it. The Bible says, do not be ashamed of what you eat, because those that are ashamed of what they eat vegetables, and because they feel condemned, So, it says that those who eat vegetables are weak. It literally says that. Paul said that. So you try. What do? Do some walking. Sweat out. Sweat every day. Turn off the AC. Of course, unless you're going to somewhere, special. Of course, turn on the AC if you have your lady, if you have the family. You don't want the kids to be in the sweat. But if you're by yourself, turn off the AC and, man, put down your windows. Sweat a little bit. Sweat out those toxins. Think about people who are drug addicts out in the streets. These people have the longest longevity that we can imagine. We know crack kills, right? We know drugs kill. But drug addicts, if you see them, they're walking non-stop all throughout the day in the blazing heat, sweating. They're sweating out those toxins. That's why they keep going and going and going. They don't stop. Think about it. I'm from the hood. There's crackheads that have outlived my neighbors. My neighbors were a little bit older than my parents. They've outlived them. They're still running around to this day, asking for money. But that's because they get that vitamin D from the sun. They sweat out those toxins. So that's the point. You got to sweat it out. AC is good. Definitely, you don't want to be in the sun all freaking day. But sweat a little bit, man. There's nothing wrong with it. It basically, take it as a cleansing. It cleanses out the toxins. The toxins come out through your sweat. So, heads up.